3 years after killing the first alien Sil, mankind arrives on Mars for the first time. Successfully, astronaut Patrick landed on Mars, and this moment is aired in the United States.
Not for one nation, but for all humankind.
After flagging up, Patrick collects the soil of Mars.
Suit parameters all look good. 8 years of training, and I'm a Martian ditch digger. Final sample loaded. Prepping for airlock ingress.
Everyone is in a festive mood, but only one elderly man who is in a mental hospital is yelling.
I told him not to go!
Patrick successfully returns to the ship. When all astronauts are distracted by the celebration of United States President, the Mars soil is melting, which is kept as low temperature. The lid of container automatically opens when they're about to leave.
We're homeward bound, baby!
But astronauts who don't know this are only thinking of going home, and the melted soil seems to be alive.
Houston. Transfer 13. 12.
This is Houston calling. Do you read us? Over.
Suddenly, the contact with the ship is lost for 7 minutes, and the mental ward elderly man goes crazy. Astronauts came to their senses as if nothing had happened.
Be good to get home.
Meanwhile, on Earth, Laura secretly duplicated the gene of Sil, making Eve that looked just like her. Through this biological experiment, United States government wants Laura to make weapons against aliens. The weapon seems to have succeeded, but Eve recovers in an instant.
What happened, Dr. Baker?
Experiments continue to fail. The most striking difference between Eve and Sil in the part 1 is that Sil cannot think like human, but Eve can.
Is that all I am to you? A laboratory animal? Just don't forget that I'm human too.
Shuttle ground support vehicles with
Astronauts who return safely are drawn blood and tested. And they are warned not to have sex for 10 days.
No sexual activity for at least 10 days.
However, it is very difficult to abide by the rule. That evening, 3 astronauts are invited to the party, and Patrick, whose father is a U.S. Senator, delivers a congratulatory speech.
Coming out this evening, when I'm sure were overly kind words.
After party, Patrick breaks the rule.
We share everything.
Woman feels weird immediately after sleeping with Patrick. Patrick takes 2 children and hides them in his property where he and his father only know. But Patrick doesn't remember this at all. He tells his father, who is United States Senator, that he doesn't remember, but his father ignores Patrick's worries. He only cares about making his son the next president.
Stop thinking about the master plan and help me, all right? I'm scared. God damn it.
People love you, Patrick. You're going to be president of the United States someday. Let's take a walk through the gallery.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, a doctor who tested astronauts' blood finds something strange in Patrick's blood. It's just as strange as Mars soil in the spacecraft. The doctor touches the blood. Alien DNA is found in the body of the dead doctor. Laura finds out that the blood is similar to Eve and decides to hire Preston, who killed Sil in part 1.
Press, we got another fucking alien on the loose.
Get somebody else.
Your country calls.
I'll start waving the flag.
Of course, Preston refuses.
Count me out of the search party, okay?
$1 million. Tax-free. Sure you won't reconsider?
He accepts the request. Preston goes to the laboratory where Eve is.
Open the door! There's a man allowed in this lab. Get away! Now!
Okay, we'll take it.
Laura hurriedly gets away Preston from Eve because of her instinct to mate when she sees a man. Laura and Preston visit Dr. Cromwell in a mental hospital who warned of Mars exploration. They hear the truth from Dr. Cromwell. Mars had been a planet with life, but DNA from the Magellan Galaxy, 100 million light-years away, eliminated all life on Mars. Knowing this, Cromwell blocked Mars exploration, but the government put him in a mental hospital to cover his mouth.
On grounds that alien DNA might remain on the planet would result in biological contamination.
Whatever species destroyed Mars, those poor astronauts.
Preston and Laura go to catch Patrick before he makes love with his fiancée. Patrick isn't there, and they have no choice but to go to Anne, the only female astronaut. Anne was infected and died right away. Preston and Laura goes to Dennis. Meanwhile, Dennis tried to sleep with a woman.
What's wrong? Dennis Gamble, we'd like you to come with us.
As soon as Dennis is caught, he gets a blood test and is asked what happened in the 7 minutes when they lost contact in the spaceship.
Can you tell us about the 7 minutes when the excursion lost contact?
I don't know if I blacked out or what, but I just can't remember that.
Strangely, Dennis' test result is normal. Anne and Patrick are the only ones who got strange results. Meanwhile, Patrick. When he wakes up, his fiancée was dead and there's a little kid right next to him. Knowing that things are going wrong, he tries to kill himself. Patrick hit a shotgun on his head, but immediately the alien DNA regenerates his head. Dennis goes to Preston to get help.
I was scared, man. This is crazy. Aliens, little green men.
If he's reproducing, we've got potential offspring. Well, then in less than 2 weeks, these offspring reach adolescence. A cocoon, which turns them into adults.
Meanwhile, Patrick continues to mate to have children. Preston and Dennis try to catch him, but they are late every time. As time goes by, breeding becomes faster, so they have no choice but to get Eve's help to catch Patrick quickly. Eve and Patrick can be mentally connected, so she can track Patrick. But this operation is dangerous like a double-edged sword, because Eve can equally wake up her instinct to mate if she is connected to Patrick.
It's not what I intended. It's going to be very painful for you.
I want to help.
Eve, I'm going to radiate for 45 seconds, then shut it down. Connected, Laura.
Eve, who sees what Patrick sees. Knowing the location, Eve tells Preston and Dennis where he is.
Aisle 1.
Which way?
A basement. Find a basement. It's dark. He wants to mate with her.
Dennis and Preston go to a suspicious-looking car.
Man, don't shoot!
They bark up the wrong tree. When Eve calls his name, Patrick comes back to his senses and gently surrenders to Preston and Dennis.
You gotta go in for tests, bruh.
Patrick goes to the lab where Eve is and get tested. Eve instinctively knew that he is coming.
Estrogen levels peaking. It's like she's in heat.
Patrick awakens Eve's alien desire to mate.
Let me out! Let me out!
Patrick succeeds in running away in an instant after contacting Eve. Dennis tries to contact Eve just like Patrick, but there is no reaction with her and she ignores him.
I can't even get no play from an alien.
Laura gets a hint of a vaccine based on Dennis's DNA.
It has no defense against our diseases, and that might be our answer. Alien DNA infected us. It's about time we infected them.
Meanwhile, his father, who knows Patrick's location, tries to persuade him.
I'd like to apologize. Don't bother. Now you got infected up on Mars for treatment with the best. We'll walk through that door together.
Dad, help me.
But Patrick's father came him too late. What is Patrick planning? It is movie Species 2.